I love this right here. That just, like, the Ma and Pa Kent. This is why Superman stands for truth, justice, and the American way. Because it's just good people trying to make a life for themselves who find them, you know? The idea of making Pa Kent a nihilist and Ma Kent saying things like, you don't have to save anybody, you don't owe them anything, is, like, so fundamentally antithetical to who Superman is.
Yeah.
I can't imagine making that decision.
Oh, you're talking about Man of Steel right now.
Yeah, Man of Steel.
Okay.
Yeah. But in here, they are, like, they raise him to be good. This is a very optimistic kind of, like, they kind of capture that 50s moralism. Like, you're here for a reason, you have to work hard, you have to do good, you know, and then you can make a difference in the world.
Yeah. So this was still kind of in the past, even during when this came out. This was, like, kind of old-timey, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Superman has always been, even in the so the comics came out in 1938, and even then, he was written to have old-fashioned morals when the comics were coming out. Like, that's the central... So, like, that's the central conflict of a lot of Superman stuff, is that even though he is so powerful, and even though he is so good and amazing, that he can't save everyone.
Yeah.
And there is a melancholy to that there's a limit to how much he can do. And so he has to inspire others to be good as well, you know? It's not, you know, the central conflict is not, should I save people? Or should I let an entire bus of children die?
Yeah. If I was just a little more super.
If I was just a little... If they had only supersized me at McDonald's.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here to tell me about Superman, because I've always struggled with him as a character.
Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of him for a long time, but he's really grown on me recently.
Well, I just always had a hard time with... He just... I guess to most people, it just doesn't seem that interesting.
Yeah.
I always like... I like superheroes. I don't really read a lot of comics or anything, but I know a good bit, you know, from you and seeing movies and stuff. So I try to know about most superheroes. But I feel like Superman was always just I just couldn't get interested.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie though, it's kind of this is a good movie. Kind of gets me I understand it a little bit more.
Superman has a lot of really bad stories. And when they're bad stories, it's because they're extremely milquetoast, general. He doesn't change, he doesn't evolve, he doesn't grow, he doesn't struggle. It's just Superman's really powerful, so we have to make him less powerful with kryptonite or mind control or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like they always hype up Superman to be literally be just a god.
Yeah.
That he can just can't die. And then he'll fight someone and that person will beat him. And I'll be like, wait, what?
Yeah. Or they'll just have the one weakness that, you know, can hurt him physically. But the best Superman stories are not about that. They're about a good person striving to be good, but finding the limits to that. Or about him inspiring others, or stuff like that. There's very good stories to be told with Superman. You just have to be good at telling them.
Remember, son. Always remember.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah, this is good.
And he never forgets. No matter when he's fighting Zod or gods and monsters and crazy crap, he never forgets. You know, these first 20, 30 years or whatever, however old he's supposed to be. Because, you know, it's Superman and Captain America embody, the promise of what America is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, we've struggled with a lot of stuff, you know, slavery and segregation and women's rights. We haven't always lived up to the promise.
Struggled.
Yeah. They struggled, and they will fall.
Yeah.
But they will stand up in the sun.
We've just had some hard times, you know? Like,
We have, but we have always been striving towards this ideal that's unattainable. And always, you know, getting closer and closer. And that's, like, I feel like Superman and characters like Superman and Captain America, they're not supposed to represent America right now. They're supposed to represent what America could be if we like, embodied those morals to their fullest extent.
yeah. That's why I think it should have been extremely important for, you know, the newest Superman movies to really get it right.
Yeah.
I think characters like this, they need to be, like, rebooted every few years.
Yeah.
To, like, kind of have, like, a modern incarnation.
And you can update them all you want to. Like, update them as much as you want and change the sensibilities. But that core, that old-fashioned center to Superman needs to stay there.
Yeah.
You know? Truth, justice, the American way. You know what to do.
And if you don't, ask someone.